Let's see what this lady had to say. Marriages is legal slavery. Former Saturday Night Live star Leslie Jones was slammed online after comparing marriage to legal slavery. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Damn, she's 58? I thought she was younger. The 58-year-old actress comedian made bombshell comparison during an interview with popular YouTuber Ziwi on Tuesday. Okay. But they're gonna give me ads now. You know what? I don't. You know what? What? Wait a minute. Let's find the video. All right. If this is on YouTube, we could just see the video for ourselves. I want to see her explanation, and we'll go from there. Let's see if they got.
Hi! Oh my gosh, we're in the same hue.
I've heard of this lady. Should we just react to the whole thing? What y'all thinking? Just react? Maybe I'll just fast forward. Maybe.
I told you.
Thank you so much. I'd get up, but I'm taped down.
Tonight, I interview comedian Leslie Jones.
What?
By the way, this lady, she's kind of like a troller slash comedic type of interviewer. So it's not like a serious interview. It's like it's more jokes than her doing a serious interview. So just so y'all can get an idea of who this lady is. I've seen her before. I think she interviewed Kevin Hart. Oh yeah, it's right here. Look, Kevin Hart. But let's get into it. Let me make sure y'all can see this clearly. All right. Let's see.
Turned you straight.
Chris Brown. Marriage is legalized slavery. So you want to fight?
I would never want to fight a black woman. What did you get Chris Rock for Black History Month?
Am I the only person in here that think this girl crazy?
You're threatening me?
Where's my publicist?
My most iconic interview yet.
Do you feel good about this interview?
No.
Z-Way starts now. My next iconic guest is a comedian, writer, and Emmy winner. Watch her special, Leslie Jones' Life Part 2 on Peacock. Give it up for Leslie Jones.
Yay!
Woo!
Woo, baby.
So can you state for the record your race, gender, and pronouns?
First of all, I'm 58.
gosh.
Sorry. Okay, my who?
What is your race, gender, and pronouns?
My race is African American. My what was the next one? My race
Gender?
Gender. We in that world. I'm a girl.
And pronouns?
I'm that in that. No, sorry. She, he, be, and all that. All that. I'm all the pronouns. How about that?
You take it all.
Yeah.
And
she and her.
What turned you?
Yo, by the way, like, I'm laughing at this, but just know this, man. I know people have their perspectives on this, and if you look at how the media makes it to be like this very serious thing and all that other stuff, and there are some serious parts, especially like with kids. But the reason I laugh at this is because it's funny, but two, like, I've worked with people that go by different pronouns, that go by like them, and honestly, it's not as big of a deal it's not as big as a deal as the media makes it to be, because I spoke to a person that goes by them and he, right? And at first it was difficult to talk to this person because I didn't really know how to say it. And the person was like, yo, it's fine. Like, I know you're changing up your language to make me feel comfortable. So if you make a mistake, it's fine. Like, it's not a big deal. So if an individual wants me to call them by their pronouns, I don't have an issue with it, right? The only thing I have an issue is, like, don't try to force people, or don't try to make people feel bad, or don't play the victim, right? And I don't think there's a lot of people like that exist. I think it's like 0.0001% of people that go by different pronouns and act like all extra and stuff. But if you actually meet these people, get to know who they are and why they did what they did, like, you actually start having some type of empathy, which is understanding, and some sympathy, which is you kind of feel bad for them because they was put in this position, right? So it's not all people, and that's why I don't like to generalize everything. But I think all I'm saying is don't believe everything that the media tells you. Don't believe the 0.0001%. There's actually great people from this community. And if you just have a conversation with them, like you just have a better understanding. And I know there's more to it, but I'm just giving y'all the most basic human understanding of all these pronouns. Because I remember the first time I was asked, like, yo, what's your pronouns? And I'm like, Victor? Like, the fuck? Like, what are we talking about here? Because you're confused. You're like, yo, what are we talking about? But then people like to virtue signal, trying to make you feel bad. Like, oh, you're not going to use my... It's like, bro, it's not even that serious, to tell you the truth. People just make it out to be very extreme and all that, but it's really not.
You straight.
What? What turned me straight?
Yes.
I was never not straight.
Yo, this shit's so funny, bro.
Okay. What turned me straight? Chris Brown. You said what turned me straight, right? Wait a minute, are you saying straight sexually?
Yes, as opposed to...
What turns me straight? I don't understand the question. I'm not straight.
Do bisexuals exist?
Yes, I'm sure they do.
Please tell them that they matter.
But what is this show?
Please.
Okay, bisexuals do matter. I'm not sure why I'm getting asked that, but okay. You want to fight?
I would never want to fight a black woman.
Okay. What's the next question?
As a black woman, do you have any marginalized communities you'd like to apologize to?
Yeah, all us dumbasses.
Oh.
That's a whole big old marginalized. No, I ain't nobody. I don't do things that I have to apologize for.
You've never apologized.
No, I didn't say I'd never apologize. I'm just saying I try not to do things that I have to apologize for.
Well, the night is young. Okay, what's your horoscope and how do you use it to justify your personality disorder?
First of all, Virgos don't have personality disorders. We are the personality. And yeah.
When's your birthday?
September the 7th.
Oh, wow. 3 days after Beyonce.
That's right. And 1 through 10 are the best Virgos, so that you know. Not that you asked me that.
How would you describe a Virgo's personality?
Perfect.
Oh.
Perfection. Hard worker.
Oh.
Precise.
Wow.
Genuine.
Oh.
Dead ass.
Wow.
Deadass.
You were discovered for SNL by Chris Rock.
Yes.
Who are some of the other male allies who've helped your career?
Cat Williams. He took me on tour with him. J. Anthony Brown. They gave me good advice. Eddie Murphy has given me great advice. Dave Chappelle has given me great advice.
And what did you get these men for Black History Month?
Not a goddamn thing.
No gift.
No. What did they get me?
It sounds like they were allies to you when you needed them.
And I didn't know we had to give gifts on Black History Month.
It's 28 to 29 days.
Do you give gifts?
Well, my birthday is Black History Month. Coming up, name 3 peers that like you, but you don't like them.
Damn, do I want to say that?
You were saying some crazy
Please don't compare me to that man. If you want to stay friends with me, please do not compare me to this.
Oh my gosh.
I am very awesome. Well, I don't know if I want to reveal that because if they see this, then they're gonna know I hate them.
Got it.
So I'm not answering that. You know who you are.
Well, it sounds like they don't.
They do.
As a military brat, can you give a word of encouragement to the troops watching overseas?
Aw. You guys keep your head up and keep your body down.
Why would you say that?
Why would I not?
Now, please give a word of encouragement to the troops deployed in Washington, D.C., Chicago, Los Angeles, Memphis, and Portland.
Get your ass somewhere and sit the down.
Oh.
Why are you even there? I'm not giving them no encouragement. They ain't supposed to be there.
Thank you, Leslie. Now, as a youth, you studied criminal justice.
Yes.
What are other ways you uphold the police state?
I uphold the police?
State.
I don't break the law?
You know, at one point in American history, it was illegal to learn how to read.
Okay.
Let's continue. You worked in late night comedy. Do you feel like you're part of the band from Titanic?
Yes. Sinking?
It's about performing in spite of tragedy.
Ooh, yes.
But maybe I'll simplify these questions.
No,
a
I
little.
like that. I liked it. No, your questions suck, but it's cool.
Oh, my questions suck?
They're sucking bad.
Well, guess
but
what?
it's cool.
I have more questions, and I'll make
And I'm
sure
gonna
that.
answer all of them.
Oh, well, except for who you hate.
I could start by saying Zyway, Zawi, ZY, Zo.
Leslie Jones. Remember, I'm in the edit.
I'm going to kill you.
Coming up. And are you giving me COVID?
No.
What is going on?
You remember the other night
Have
I
you
had
tested?
Yes, ma'am. Oh my God. You're rude.
I'm rude. You're coughing open mouth, no
You're
coverage.
rude.
Cover your mouth when you
I
cough.
covered it.
Cue the tape. Who wouldn't you want to replace Lorne Michaels if he ever retires?
Pete Davidson.
Why?
Because Pete would probably run it into the ground.
How so? How?
He's crazy.
That's descriptive.
You know, he probably would take the discipline out of it and probably let people do what they want.
Oh, there's that police state coming back up. Now, when will Lorne let Keenan retire?
Oh, no one's gonna let Keenan retire. If he walks out that building will collapse.
I watched him my entire life on all that.
You did?
Yeah, of course.
He was.
Pierre Escargot, ho ho ho. Did you leave because you don't love the fast-paced work environment where your peers are your family?
No, I left because it was time for me to go.
And how did you know it was time?
Well, I just knew that they probably wanted me to be there longer than I needed to be, and I had to leave before I couldn't leave. Does that make sense?
No, it's a riddle.
Okay, well, if you stay in a place too long and overstay your stay, then you get to a point to where you can't leave. Because you haven't opened up your options on the outside.
I see. It's like golden handcuffs.
Okay. Am I the only person in here that think this girl crazy?
I'm not crazy. I'm a delight. Let's continue. What advice do you have for young black girls that dream of sitting crisscross applesauce in Lorne Michaels' office?
What?
Be serious about what you're doing when you're talking to Lauren, and also realize you're talking to Lorne Michaels. Lorne Michaels knows everyone and everything. So I'll tell you, when I sat in the office with him, I had the audacity to say that I knew Eddie Murphy. And he was like, great. Did I answer the question?
Yes.
Okay, then why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just listening, Leslie.
He wasn't listening.
I was listening intently.
You were judging
You
me
feel
with your eyes.
judged?
Yes, I
Why
feel
do you feel
judged.
judged?
Because your eyes are judging me.
Are you in therapy?
Always. Everybody should be in therapy.
And who is your therapist, a black woman?
No, she's actually a white Jewish woman.
Okay, and why did you choose that?
Because I already have my aunt and my two aunts as my black women.
And do they
therapists.
feel a little judgmental sometimes?
Yeah, they're from the South, of
Plus,
course.
maybe you're projecting onto me.
No. Oh. No. You crazy.
We don't say crazy anymore. Let's continue. Just
Yo, this shit is funny, bro. This is why I don't like headlines, because this is an actual funny interview. So people take things out of context. I hate that they do that to stand-up comedians, where like a journalist would take one line they said, but they don't see the whole context. So her saying, what is it? What she said? She said that marriage is like legal slavery. I don't know what the context is, or like there was a joke in it, but that's why these headlines don't always tell the whole truth.
describe your perfect man.
Okay. Someone who lets me feel like I can be vulnerable in front of them. I can be myself.
True.
My authentic self in front of them, and they still love it.
And now describe why he's a threat to society.
Damn.
Because he will definitely kill someone for me.
Oh gosh, you want that?
Yeah.
Toxic.
It's not toxic. It's love.
Yo, that's mad toxic. You want your significant other to kill somebody for you is wild.
You could give a PSA to the young men who would kill for you. They're watching at home, I'm sure.
I have such a long list for you.
Of what? Of what?
You are silly.
No, you are silly.
No, you are.
Do you have racial preferences when it comes to dating, or are you an equal opportunity barker?
Yes, now I am.
But before, what was...
I think I had kind of turned a little blind eye to the black guys for a little while.
Wow.
Yeah. Because they were at the time, they were the group that I felt hated me the most, that I would get the most unlove from.
So you had a penchant for light-skinned men?
Oh, I do like me a light-skinned man.
Oh, still?
Still.
Got it. Like, and if what's a celebrity that comes to mind, like Boris Kodjoe, or...
Boris is fine.
He's so hot.
He's very fine. Who's the other one, though?
Michael Ealy,
Oh, he's fine, too.
Jesse
He is.
Williams,
He's fine,
Barack
too.
Obama.
He's fine, too.
It sounds like you just like men.
Yeah. That's it. Especially powerful men.
You like a powerful man.
I do.
So a dominant to your submissive.
I'm not submissive.
Could you be a trad wife is what I'm asking.
Trad wife meaning like I'd be at home and no.
Like making Oreos from scratch.
I don't absolutely not.
Why not?
Because that's not who the I am. And my daddy didn't raise me like that.
To be a trad wife.
To be anybody's wife. My dad used to literally say that to me. I didn't raise you to be somebody's wife.
Oh,
That's so brave.
I don't know if it's brave or smart. Most of the people that I know that's gotten married are divorced now.
And so really that's an indictment of the institution.
Yeah. I think marriage is legalized slavery.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Say more, because if I'm thinking about slavery and I'm thinking about marriage, there are two different images that come into my
Absolutely
head.
not. I don't think, I don't know how you don't. A man is, especially if he's expecting you to be a trad wife, he might as well pull out a whip and a chain.
Wow. So there are young people watching who might be wanting to get married. What would you say to them?
Don't.
Don't get married.
No.
Okay.
Oh, God, you are crazy.
How am I crazy?
You are crazy.
You're saying that marriage is a...
No, I don't believe in the marriage. No, I don't.
So you wouldn't get married?
No, and I don't think it's beneficial for a woman at all.
Y'all have COVID. Everybody in these...
Alright, so I mean that was the headline, but I think there was some jokes to it. It's funny. I think marriage actually benefit a woman more. It just depends who you marry, why you marry them. But if you're a woman and you marry a real wealthy guy, that woman's gonna benefit financially. In addition to that, this reminds me of a guest on the Joe Rogan podcast, the Joe Rogan Experience. And there's a lady that did research and like the whole woman rights and all that situation. And supposedly, and I think I should cover this book. I'm actually thinking of doing a channel where I cover history. And that channel will probably be based on like history that I find very interesting. More of like, oh, did you know, right? So like, for example, I'm reading this book. Well, I read it already, but it's called The Assassination of Kill Malcolm X. And in that book, I learned that Malcolm X used to let guys, you know, suck his, you know what, for money. Back before he became Malcolm X, right? He used to let dudes, you know what I'm saying, for some cash. And I'm like, hey, yo, but that doesn't take away the impact he had in the United States, right? That doesn't, he's still one of my inspirations, but that kind of shows you that it's okay to evolve as a human and become better and be something bigger than you were before. So, but it's shit like that I'm thinking of doing. But the lady that wrote that book said that there was this idea of, you know, woman independence, not depending on a man. But then she said that that was purposely created by a ton of wealthy people because they want their women to work so they could increase their profit and be more involved in the market, because women are gonna spend way more money compared to men. Like, she did like a whole crazy breakdown on what happened. And she's not arguing that women should be home and they should take care of the family. She's arguing that in today's society, people look at that as a bad thing, that a woman decides to stay home and take care of the family as opposed to getting a job and working in her career, not having kids, because there's some women that actually want to do that, right? So the way I saw it was, okay, like society pushed this perspective that if a woman stays home and wants to be with their kids, as a negative thing. Meanwhile, I don't think it's a negative thing, but in the same breath, I think women should have the freedom to choose if they want to go to work or if they want to take care of the kids, right? And I personally believe the most important job a human being could have is taking care of their kids, right? And I'm not saying only a woman should do it, a man should too. It just depends on the situation, but let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know what you think about Leslie Jones saying that marriage is like legal slavery. I kind of see why she said it, but to each his own.
You brought COVID to me. I have to shoot in
not
Chicago.
bring no goddamn COVID to you.
And yet everyone on your team is coughing blood. I'm in the movie Contagion. Coming up.
By the way, I'm happy I played this whole shit because now you get the context of the show. It's a lot of satire, a lot of humor. It's funny, a lot of trolling.
As a straight woman, which do you give less of a about, male rights or gay rights?
Male rights.
Why?
Because them, they already got rights.
Would you say you hate men?
No, I don't hate men, but I am disappointed in them.
Why?
Because they're not stepping up to the plate. While we sat and grew and got our shit together, they sat on the couch and played their Sega Genesis.
What are you talking about?
They didn't try to grow. They didn't try to better themselves. We invented Oprah so we can get better.
Got it. We sat next to each other courtside.
Yo, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I feel like she's kind of trolling. Lisa Jones is just trolling, bro. She's really trolling. Maybe there's some truth to it, but I'm looking at this shit as a comedy skit. Like, I'm not really taking her perspective very serious. Although there might be some truth to her truth to it. It's like, yo, just have fun and enjoy, bro. Not everything has to be political.
Yes,
At
ma'am.
a basketball game where you were given a disciplinary card to act appropriately. What did the card say?
It says that you have to have some act right or they're gonna throw you out.
What was the incident that prompted you to start getting this card?
Probably the way that I yell at the players and referees and then jump up and almost run on the court. Yeah.
Yes. And
You saw that, right?
No, I didn't want to put you on Front Street, but I did see you bark at a young man with an afro.
He was hot. And you knew that was well in my right to do that.
And so it's interesting as you talk about how men should do better and get better. You're barking at a young 24-year-old doing their job.
Absolutely.
No apologies to that.
None. I'm 58. I'm about to die. I should be able to do whatever I want.
And what's the logic there?
I'm 58 and I should be able to do what I want.
So if we could talk to camera, what can you do better to uplift the Black community and Black women?
I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, succeeding, so they can be able to look at a Black woman that's succeeding. I'm encouraging every Black woman, especially my age, to continue to get out there and do your thing.
It sounds like your activism is rooted in exclusively your own...
Absolutely. Who would it be rooted in else?
The community?
No.
Just
What
no.
community?
Just no.
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 I don't understand the question. Where's my publicist?
How many Black friends do you have?
Wow. You should ask me how many white friends I have because I have less white friends than Black friends.
Okay.
All my friends are Black.
All of them.
Most of them, yeah.
Well, now you're changing your story.
No,
I like this show because it's kind of trolling the politically correct virtue signaling atmosphere where you gotta like act like you're a good person and be like, oh hey, well, look at me, I have Black friends and I'm a good person. Like, it's like, yo, shut the fuck up, bro. No one asked you if you had a Black friend. Nah, this shit's hilarious, bro. By the way, bro, I find it funny when people, the more you try to prove something that you're not, the more guilty you look. So if you try to prove you're not racist and you say you got Black friends, you just look more racist. That's just the way people get set up all the time. They'd be like, well, I have black friends. And it's like, yo, nobody asking you, bro. Shut up. Well, she's asking Leslie Jones, but.
So what is the truth? Were you silent or were you silenced?
Both.
Coming up,
I had no idea this was gonna be like this.
you had no preparation at all?
This is crazy.
So you've
Tom.
never engaged with my work at all, as a black woman?
I watched it once, but it was a normal. It was like
where
a
was it?
normal-
Who was it?
I don't know who it was, but I just
So
remember.
you did not watch an interview. And
I didn't watch the whole interview. Okay.
wow, and so you're talking about breaking the glass ceiling and how men should do better, and you have a black woman sitting across from you, and you can't even think to engage with her work, and you're spreading COVID?
My career about to be over because I think I'm gonna attack this person.
And now you're
better-
threatening me?
Yeah, you better respect your elders for
Oh, you're putting on your rings.
to be able to make a print on your forehead. Because
Leslie.
obviously we got beef.
We have no beef. You didn't know I existed until 20 minutes ago.
Okay, yeah, I never seen your show before.
I'm going to ask you about some black American icons, and can you tell me how you support them as sisters?
Okay.
Because Black Lives what?
Matter.
Candace Owens.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So you want me to say something to support her? I like her hair. Her hair is always pretty.
Azalea Banks.
That's a rapper, right? I don't know. Listen, does she know Marvin Gaye?
She said Zoe Banks. Who's that? I don't know who that is.
That's how old I am.
Do you use Facebook still?
Absolutely not.
I'm just trying to get your age.
I'm 58.
I'm trying to place it, because that means 50.
Yo, why is it disrespectful to ask a woman's age? I always wonder that. Because women get offended if you ask their age, or, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's bad, but I wonder why. Because if people ask me, I'll be like, yeah, I'm this age. Like, does it matter?
58 could be young 58, or it could be an older 58 that doesn't care about young pop culture icon.
I'm that.
Got it. Omarosa.
I like Omarosa. I noticed, she has an unpopular opinion, but I've met her a couple of times. She was really sweet.
And you've met me a couple of times, and yet.
And yet I don't like you. Yeah. Wow.
Oh.
No, I think this is a perfect way to celebrate Black History Month, Women's History Month, is to look down the barrel of another young, upcoming comedian in your craft who read your book, watched your special in preparation for an interview, and then
And you ain't asked me not
abuse
one
her.
question about none of it. You asked me the craziest questions.
What are other ways you uphold the police state? Do bisexuals exist? Did you know that I wrote a book?
I don't even know how to answer these questions. Oh my God, I'm gonna need therapy after this.
With your
Jewish white woman where I feel safe.
what words of encouragement do you have for America's youth?
Yo, take your time, man. Enjoy the journey instead of trying to get to the end so fast.
By the way, I know they're joking, but that's how I feel right now. It's really, I've always hated that quote. Oh, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. I'm like, yo, fuck you talking about, bro? Like, that shit made no... It's like, I get it, but I don't. It's like, what if you don't know where you're going towards? But that's the whole point of the journey. That's part of the journey, right? Because the journey starts and you don't even know it started. For me to go on a journey, you need to know where you're going first. But I learned the whole thing is a journey, bro. This whole life is a journey. Because one day I'll be doing this. Maybe tomorrow I just want to be a farmer. And maybe doing this is what made me say, hey, I want to be away from all technological devices. I just want to be a farmer. It's all part of the journey. But honestly, I hate that quote. That shit got to change or something. Because I think of a journey as in, I'm about to go somewhere. Like, I'm about to do something, right? Like, I'm about to embark in this journey. I'm about to go. I don't know where well, it's not that. Let me rephrase that. When you're on a journey, at least you know where you're going, right? So, like, if you're going to travel, that's a journey. You know where you're going, right? But what if you don't know where you're going? It doesn't feel like a journey because you're all over the place. But that's what people mean when they say it's all about the journey, not the destination. And when she said, yo, take your time, you really got to take your time. Because I've been doing this for like, what, 3 years or something, 3 or 4 years already. And people assume like you're just going to make it big, right? But nah, it takes time, bro. And the last 3 to 4 years, like I've burnt out. I fucking went all in, put all the hours in. I quit my job. I did the whole shebang. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not getting the results I want. Because I'm trying to do 40 things at once. Because when you have your own show, there's so much that goes behind it. The marketing, producing different ideas, trying the idea. And just the marketing. Yeah, when I say marketing, like the branding, like your logo, you know, what topics you want to talk about. How do you want to post it? What are the best words for posting it on social media? Then you got to create your social media platforms. Then you got to, you know, put it up. The most part that I hate is the video editing. You got to edit your videos and like da-da-da-da-da. And in that process is like you try to depend on people and they don't commit to they don't commit to your vision because they got their own vision. So they leave you, right? Not leave you, but they go do their own thing, and I get it. But then you got to learn. I learned everything from start to finish. I learned everything by myself. And by the way, that's not me bragging. Like if I could get help from people and help me in my journey, I will. But that's why I don't like people on social media saying like, yo, I'm a boss. I do everything. I'm the boss of all the bosses. I'm the boss, B-O-S-S. I'm the big boss. And I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up, bro. What are you talking about? You want a fucking cookie? People just want to look like the guy, but don't actually want to put the work in to look like the guy. Right? So I'm not a fan of when people on social media just be chatting, bro. Like, yo, I'm the boss. Like, I know business. I do this. I have 5 businesses running all at once. I'm like, yo, what's your revenue looking like? What are we talking about? Let me see the revenue for each of your business. You here talking hot shit. I know you're not like that. I know you're not like that. So people got to stop doing that. It's just people just trying to make themselves feel important and show that they're doing this and they're doing that. Yo, that's just cute, bro. Very cute. My bad. I just had to share that. Nah, what you mean my bad? It's not my bad. I'm going to say what I gotta say.
You don't need to be a millionaire at 25.
Yo. Come on, son. That's exactly what I'm saying. And it's funny, now that I do content, bro, I'm less on social media because I know how bad it is. Yo, social media is like alcohol, bro. If you do too much of it, you're going to become an alcoholic and you're not going to feel good. But if you digest it in moderation, you'll be fine. You'll make it out. But I don't recommend social media to everybody. I don't think it's healthy for you. But if you do it in moderation, it could be healthy because there's a lot of great information that you could get from social media. Oh, wait. Now I was trying to be cool. I was trying to hit the play button. How about now? Nope.
Your brain is not even fully developed. Enjoy the process. Enjoy your life. Enjoy smelling the roses.
Facts.
Because when you actually do make it to your goal, you're going to be sad because you made it to your goal. That wasn't good?
I'm wondering what youth that's directed at. Is it Black young women?
And you said the youth, today's youth. So all of the youth.
Men?
All of the youth. Men are youth too. You should be a person that interrogates people. Because you have me up.
What's your favorite Dr. Martin Luther King quote? Ew! I didn't put ending this interview. Oh my gosh!
Girl, I would have came so different if I knew your ass was crazy like this.
Hopefully with a mask and some hand sanitizer.
No, I hope you caught the goddamn strand. A new strand of it. We call it the Ziwi.
You're wishing disease on me, a younger Black woman.
Yeah.
Do you feel good about this interview?
No. I do not. I do not feel good at all. I don't know what the you're gonna get out of this.
Leslie Jones, everyone. All right, we're done. Get out of here. Start ventilating this hall. Yay, we did it. Thank you so much for coming.
it okay, though?
No, that was hilarious. Are you kidding? I have a hypochondria.
Zawa has nothing but respect for Madison Square. My bad, guys. I missed that last part. What up?
All right, we're done. Get out of here. Start ventilating
Executive producer in.
this hall. Yay, we did it. Thank you so much for coming.
it okay, though?
No, that was hilarious. Are you kidding? I have a hypochondria.
Yo, that's a great interview. It was funny. It was entertaining. It was a lot of trolling. That's dope. Who is this lady? Let's see. I would like to get more of her background. Like, is she a stand-up comedian or... So she's an American, comedian, writer, and actress. She is known for her satirical commentary on politics, race relations, and young adulthood. She created a YouTube comedy show, Baited, with Zawe, and its 2020 Instagram live iteration. Oh, she wrote for Desus and Meru from 2018 to 2020. And she co-hosted Crooks Media Historia podcast in 2018. Starred in the executive producer Showtime variety show Ziwe. Oh, she had a show on Showtime. She published a collection of essays called Black Friend in October 2023. She's from Massachusetts. She graduated from Phillips Academy in 2010. Oh, okay. Okay, 34. She's an undergraduate. She wrote for a student publication. Oh, wow. So she worked as a summer intern at Comedy Central. Oh, wow. The Daily Show, The Colbert Report. Oh, she took improv classes at IO Theater. Oh, because she's a writer and she does it all. Man, she got a lot of experience. She had a show on Showtime. Shout out to, I don't know how to pronounce this. Is it Zawi? I don't know. But, yo, check her out. Let me subscribe to her show. I hope she keeps doing what she's doing, though. I hope she doesn't change it or, like, try to make anything different. Obviously, I want her to become better at what she does, but I like her angle of talking about the current climate in a very comedic way. That's extremely hard to do. But yo, let me know what y'all think of the interview with Leslie Jones and Zawe. I'm happy we just didn't read the headline. We actually saw the full interview. I'm happy it was only 20 minutes and we got a chance to speak on it. But yeah. Let's move on to the next topic. So we talk